list view in your custom tables can show you every record you've created for a specific table. But sometimes you don't want to see every record, and you don't want to spend a lot of time performing lookups to narrow the list. Custom tables are available as an add-on to your ACT subscription. And in this video, I want to show you some tricks you can use within a list view of your custom tables to filter, group, and create quick summaries of the records that you see. To begin, let's look at one of my custom tables. I'm going to check out the tickets table. Right now we're looking at a list view of all of my tickets, and we're going to examine some of these buttons at the top of the list. First, click the refresh button to get the latest records in this table. One thing you can do to tidy up some of these columns is to right-click on any of the column headers and then choose Best Fit or Best Fit for all columns, and this will resize each of your columns so that you can see all the data that they contain. If you want to hide the data in any of the columns, just right-click its header and choose Hide this column. As you probably expected, you can click the column headers in any of these list views to sort these records alphabetically or numerically. But let's look at a quick way to filter out the records that you don't want to see. First, decide which column that you'd like to use for filtering records, and then hover your mouse over the column header. Notice on the right side of the header for each column, you see a little filter button here. If you click that, you can create a filter for this column. Using these two tabs, you can choose to filter either by values or by text. I'm going to choose a few of these to show only the columns that contain these values. I could also choose the quick filter option to apply a filter to all the columns on this view. Once filtered, I can quickly export this list to Excel, or I could send it to a printer if I'd like to have a hard copy of this data. To clear any of your filters, click the filter button again, and then just click the clear filter button. You can also sort records together in your list based off of column data. To do this, we're going to enable the group toggle switch. Next, I'm going to drag one of my column headers to the grouping bar and drop it here. Now my tickets will be grouped by the product with which they're associated. I can even add a second group here if I want. That way I can also group by the area within each of the products. To remove any of these groups, right-click the group box and choose Ungroup. You can get a quick summary count, average, minimum or maximum value, or even a total for any of these columns if you enable the summary feature. If you'd like to go back to the original list view, simply disable the summary and group toggle switches.